So welcome back, guys, to another video on this channel, and this is pretty much a follow-up video to the previous video that I made talking about if I should sell this car or not. So I read a lot of your comments and I do appreciate the feedback on it, and ultimately it's probably the smarter idea not to sell the car. No, I wouldn't get what I put into the car ever back out of it. And honestly, the new edge body style is my favorite besides the S550, but what you can do with an S550, really, I love what you can do with the aftermarket world, with the hood, the bumpers, the different options and stuff like that, and it just looks great overall, but same with the new edge. So today's video is kind of a follow-up video. There's not going to be another follow-up video after this, but what is a Coyote swap worth nowadays? So the swap has been going on for probably a good 5, 6, maybe 7 years now. A lot of people do them now. They're pretty much like LS swaps for the Ford Mustang. I haven't really seen a Coyote swap in other cars, maybe just a couple on the internet. I've seen a couple in person. Really great jobs, but they are pretty much famous in the Mustang. As far as LS, you're going to find an LS motor in a lot more cars, such as Hondas, Mustangs, obviously, like box bodies and stuff, ones that you drag race, and just different GM cars and products. But anyways, so the modular motors are more expensive. I know it is actually very expensive to do a Coyote swap, but over the years it has gotten cheaper with different companies putting out different parts and pricing them a little cheaper, and then there you go. So to go over this car, in my mind, I'm just going to give you my number, rough estimate. If I was to sell this car, it would have to be probably $15,000 or best offer. Does that mean I'm going to take 15? Would I love $15,000 for it? Yes, if I was selling it. But am I going to get that number? Probably not. Realistic numbers are probably like 11, 12, honestly, depending on how clean the car is, this and that. Now, my car does have a few imperfections with paint. The bumper needs to be fixed, but don't worry, I have a front bumper for it. And a lot of the things that go into pretty much a Coyote swap, you know, suspension, the motor, of course, the control pack, the tuning, and all that, you're never going to get the money out of it. But the car recently just got new suspension, all updated, finally done with the suspension. But anyways, a lot of people that are, I guess, either new to the channel or that this channel gets traffic and people view it but don't subscribe to it, newer videos and don't see it, a lot of people wonder what's under the hood of the car, what parts are on the car, and people comment that they want to see the car more. So I'm going to give you, I guess, a little tour again of pretty much what's under the hood. I've done this a lot, so I do apologize if you are already not new to the channel, but so I have to order new hood struts because, like I said a couple weeks ago, the other one failed, so no biggie there, but I went with the quick lift ones. So starting off, under here it is dirty. You have a 2016 5.0, you have a UPR oil catch can, a AEM cold air intake or K&N, whichever. You have a Moroso power steering tank, Maximum Motorsports caster camber plates, Mishimoto coolant tank, and the power by the hour bracket that allow the Boss 302 alternator kit to run. This does have a 4.6 radiator, which I do have the bigger SVE one, just haven't put it in. This does have the power by the hour where you can run the coolant with their little little hose thing or whatever it is, adapter, if you want to call it an adapter. But this is a Boss 302 style hood. There's a little power by the hour sticker. It does have BBK headers. You can kind of see them right there if you look right there. This has a return style fuel system from Lethal Performance. It is the twin Walbro pumps with the AEM gauge right there, right back there. So pretty much that. We do have a little CJ Ponies chrome pony to match the wheels. The car is really dirty. I haven't had time to clean it. We have Rovos wheels. We do have Brom seats, a Pro 5.0 shifter, and when you come around the back, you do have the American Muscle Raxium taillights, a original Terminator Cobra spoiler and trunk lid, the American Muscle honeycomb thing right here, the rear shaved Cobra bumper, the Stang Mod quad tips, and going into the suspension, It is a Team Z K-member front control arms, Moroso, or the competition, bump steer kit. It has Coney adjustable struts in the front with the UPR Viking coilovers, and in the rear it has the double adjustable Viking coilovers from UPR as well. It has BBK lawn tubes, a BBK off-road X-pipe, and a boreless Stinger's catback, which is for the 99 to 04. So I just cut the tips off the boiler ones that come with it and replaced it with the quad tips a few years ago. BMR upper and lower control arms, ST suspension front and rear sway bar. It has I think that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it that goes on with this car. So this car, what is it priced at with all these parts? Numerous new parts and old parts such as the K-member and stuff like that, stuff that I did for the swap. Honestly, I would put it beginning at 15. And like I said, I know I'm not going to get that, but I mean, overall, the car is a pretty clean car for its age. It's a 2001. Like I said, it's got, this crap. It's also got a Ford Racing aluminum drive shaft, McLeod clutch, and flywheel. Yes, the car is dirty. It's been off-road last night. One of my friends lived down a dirt road. So, but overall, car has a lot of aftermarket stuff. I'm gonna upgrade the brakes soon here to the Cobra style brakes, probably the ones from LMR. They have a really good pricing on them. But honestly, that's really it. So if you haven't seen any older videos of kind of like what's done to the car, this is pretty much the most updated video of the car and what I think it's worth. Am I gonna sell it? Probably not. Again, I don't really want to start over with a new car like an S550, because modding one would, it's a lot of money, and it's not the problem. It's just like continuously doing this, and parts are a lot more expensive. So I mean, I've already pretty much done, and a lot of the comments said, I'm pretty much done with this one. Just put some boost on it and call it a day, and fix the little paint issues and stuff like that, and get on with it. So I mean, overall, it's like a 7 or 8 out of 10 car for the way it sits right now. The interior is pretty clean for what it is. It's still got its back seats. I did put the back seats in about almost a year ago, actually. It's got Brom seats. The dash and stuff has a few cracks, but nothing big. So, but that's it. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Just wanted to make this little follow-up video, let you guys know that I am keeping the car, so don't worry, I'm not getting rid of it. But make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for future content, and I will catch you later.